for comedy. So I'm a big fan of Axe body spray. I think you guys have probably seen the commercials. The stuff that, you know, gives you the body of a model and makes women want to fuck you even when you do the simplest things. You guys know that stuff, right? That's complete bullshit, by the way. Don't buy that stuff based entirely off of that. So you know, that body spray stuff always has every name that they give to it is really guy-oriented. Obviously, because they're selling to guys, and they always have the weirdest names for the smells that they have. And I always wondered to myself, like, where do they come up with those names that they have? And I have a little theory here on how they do it. So you have your factory where the stuff is made. Inside there's a little tiny room that they have Samuel L. Jackson sitting in, right? That guy, if you need anything crazy to be said, you just get Samuel L. Jackson. He'll fucking tell you any crazy shit you want to hear, right? So basically what they do is when they're testing out, you know, their scents and they want to get the names and shit, they go up to him and they say, okay, so Mr. Jackson here, we have this scent we want to try out. Go ahead and, you know, give us what you think. Spray it onto his wrist, and he's like, Taiwanese whorehouse, motherfucker! Like, okay, well that's a great name. Every guy's gonna love that stuff. So, okay, so how about this next one here? Why don't you give us your opinion? Spray his wrist. He's like, this stuff smells like a nice Earl Grey with a little hint of lemon. They're like, Mr. Jackson, we're trying to sell the guys. No guys are gonna buy for that. Why don't you give it another smell? See what you think. He's like, one night stand, motherfucker! Like, one night stand, okay, perfect, we can go with that, but if you see Axe body spray in the store that's called one night stand, would you really want to buy something like that? I mean, you know, you think of the sense of one night stand, you want to wake up the next day and fucking smell like used condoms and shame. So, it's really hard for white comedians to tell racist jokes, but you know, because, so I have this idea to help us out, all us white comedians, right? All you gotta do is make a minority friend, and all of a sudden, as soon as you have that, then the racist jokes are okay, because you have a friend that's a minority, right? So over time, I've been kind of trying to work on that and build up my list of minority friends that I have. So I have a friend that's, lucky for me, I found him. It's one that's black and Asian. So I get two friends, you know, two minorities dealt with right there, and I still just have one person in my house. So and I'm half Mexican, so that gets those covered. I have a friend who's French, and fuck, like, there's a million of those. Like, and everybody knows the French pretty much make fun of themselves. Right? So that one is amusing. The one I don't have, and if any of you guys know somebody, I would really like to befriend a midget. Because I don't have a midget friend yet, and I'm really looking for one. So if you let me know, maybe after the show, whatever, you can just meet up with me, just give me their number or whatever, and I'd be more than happy to make a midget friend. So, because I believe, like, midgets, man, they're just the awesomest little fucking things ever. Like, seriously, midget shows you that God does have a sense of humor. Okay, come on now, really? I don't have a midget friend yet? Is that why you guys are saying that? Maybe I should have told you that. Maybe I should have said I have one. Okay, right? So, anyways, guys, hey, that's my time tonight. You guys are awesome. Are you ready for your next?